Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Manish Paudel and today I'm going to make a packet of noodles. As we know, there are different ways of creating a noodles in Cinema 4D. There are a lot of ways to create the noodles, but today I'm going to show you how to create a noodles packet in a very simple way. So let's start by opening the Cinema 4D. Now let's select a cylinder, and you can adjust the diameter according to your need. Suppose the radius is 59 and the height maybe 218 for my, and according to the height segment, let's make it 30 because we need the height segment later on. So this is the cylinder that I have created. So this is the wrapper that I have created in the Photoshop. So let's go and build our noodles. So first of all, let's paste our noodles in this cylinder. Let's paste a noodles material in this cylinder. So this is the wrapper. Look at the cylinder type. We need a vertical wrapper. Now it's a horizontal one. So let's try to make the vertical by going to the material, going to texture, and here's a layer. By clicking at the layer and going at the effects, you can see a lot of things here, and we have to go to the transform, and let's change the angle to 90 degree. Now you will see our material is in vertically upward. So let's rotate our cylinder to 90 degree. Okay. Now our noodles packet, you can change some adjustment over here. So if you want to make a bigger or smaller according to your packet, you can change. I think this one will be the better because our material won't be stretched. So I think it is the better way. It looks better for me. So guys, we have created the cylinder and we have pasted our material in the cylinder. Next step is select the cylinder and make it editable, so that now we can edit the points. Before that, I want to change something. I want to increase my rotation segment to 53, 54, okay, and then let's hit the editable mode. And selecting the front view, and let's scale it down to 46%, okay, to 47 according to your needs. So let's look at from here. Now we make this type of shapes. So we have made this shape, or you can adjust your width here also by scaling down in some way. So look at here. Here's our noodles packet, and we can change the offset as we want. I want little bit up. Why? Because this side and this sides are our sideline. of the packet, so I think it will be the better. So now we will going to add our effect called FFT. Sorry. So we can change the grading points, or later on we can change. Now make this FFT child to the cylinder. So and then click here at the fit to parents. Now our FFT is fitting to our cylinder. Now we can change our points according to our requirement to make our pack. Okay, let's make our G15. Let's make our G20. Okay, now you will see that all our noodles packet is surrounded by the FFT. Now we are going to make some adjustment in the FFT. So let's hit the points. Now the points are, look at it, the points are selected. Now change our angle to this mode, okay, to the right mode, and make the rectangle selection. Now clicking at the shift button in your keyboard, select this one and this one, because these two are the end point of our packet. Look at here, our end point has been selected. So by clicking at the scale, let's move it down to the 0, somewhere 0, yes. Now you can see our packet. You can see the cylinder size is slightly changing to our packet, noodles packet size. So now we have to make other lot of adjustment over here. Now let's change the between sides. Let's select this one by clicking here and going to the right angle. Let's select the middle point part. Yes, let's see. You can see the yellow points, they are highlighted and they are selected the middle point of the noodles. And by going at the perspective view or from the right view, you can slightly make the down so that the packets, okay, you can see here our packet, and let's make some adjustment about this part and this part, because later on when we add the lights it won't look flat, it has to look real packet. So let's try to do some modification in those parts. So by selecting the rectangle selection, clicking at this point, let's slide it down over here, whatever, from here to here. And make this selection and slide this down from here to here. The main point is that we have to show some shapes. Just do the same thing to the another point also. let's select this points and let's try to shift slightly here. Yes, slightly here, and by selecting this one, let's change the size. Okay, if you see at the render view of the packet, you can see like this. In the front part, okay. We can make some other adjustment also. So let's see the top part, because it should be a little bit flatter. So let's try to do it little bit flatter. Let's select these points. We have selected the top points by going to the top view, this, and by shifting the other key, by shifting the other key, let's select the other points at the bottom point also. Now moving to the top view, look at here, our top selection has been selected. Let's try to stretch it up. Let's see. Look at our pack has been a little bit flatter, and from this front view, let's scale it down so that it looks a little bit flatter from the top. Let's select this part, and by shifting, let's select this part. Yes. Okay. From the perspective view or from the right view, stretch it down. Okay. Why? Because we need to look our packet real, and there should be some edges at the endpoints. Look, we can see the edges. Later on, when we do the lightning, it should look real. It shouldn't look flat. So we have done this type of adjustment. We can make this part and this part little bit bigger. So by selecting these points and these points, let's scale it. Okay. And you can do some irregular shapes here, because the noodle shapes are some irregular at their edges. So you can change it here by selecting this, by clicking here, because it is a packet, it's a plastic packet, so plastic packet should be irregular, not the perfect regular size. So we can do some adjustment over here to make our pack. Let's see from the top view what happened. Then if we don't like, we can again redo. I think we have. Let's change this shape a little bit. Yes. Don't change it too much, because it won't look good later on. So we have done a minor changes over the shapes. The same thing we will do at the bottom part also. So let's change the shape. So look bit irregular. Yes. Sorry. Now you can see our noodles pack been changed somehow. It looks somehow like a noodles packet now. I want to do some more adjustment over the edges because let's see what happens. First select these points and go out here. And again select these points and move at the end to another points. Okay, now we have got our shape like noodles. So now let's select this and this FFT both by pressing the shift key and just come here and change this thing, that is connect object plus delete. Let's hit this. So now it merges into the single objects. Look at our noodles pack. So click the model. Now you can change the slightly scale down to look it more real. Let's see at the render view. There is already a line texture in my wrapper, so but I have to make this line looks more real. Therefore I've already make a line in Photoshop, so I will show you. So this is the wrapper and there is already line in this wrapper, as you can see in the render view in the Cinema 4D, but I need more bevel in these lines. This is the stretch mark in our wrapper. So how to make it? Just make the white with the size that your noodles have and make a line. Look, this line I have created from the Photoshop, like here. So this is our wrapper size and I have made the same things in the size that we have in our wrapper, and the line should be in the black and the background should be white because we are making alpha channel. So we have already saved, I have already saved it in a JPG mode. Now let's add those alphas in our packet. So by going to the material editor, look at here is the bump is highlighted in the yellow. Select the bump and click at the 2 points. Look at the alpha. I have already saved it as alpha, so click it. Now what happened, we have to as I already told you, our wrapper is in a horizontal mode and we have to make it vertical. So as we have already done with our wrapper, we just add a layer in this texture, and by clicking at the layer, let's go to the transform mode and let's change our angle to somehow 90 degree. Now you can see some changes in our render view. Look at the first, when we do not put the bump, there is only the lines that we have created in the wrapper, but it won't show any bevel and it won't look good also. So once we add the bevel, let's see, There's a bevel at the side of our pack. Look at, it's looking really good now. Now you can change some adjustment over here by making it little bit stretch. Look at the font, it won't look stretch, it should look real. So let's render it. Now let's see our packet, it looks quite good. You can do a lot of adjustment in the points, going to the points and change the shape, because as I already told you, the edge of the pack of a plastic packet is not looks so clean. So you can adjust here also by selecting these points. Let's see, and you can move here and there according to your needs, according to you like. You can do the live selection also. You can just do like this so that the shape looks irregular somehow, because the real packet, as you see, their shape won't look so good because they are made of plastics, so their shapes are irregular somehow. So we are also trying to make some irregular shapes. Okay, we can do the same adjustment at our bottom also. If you don't like, you don't have to do such modification. Okay, somehow our packs looks irregular. We can change according to you what you ever like. So by going to the ground settings in this model, now you can see our pack. So now let's do some lighting and texturing. So first of all, we have to create a new material, and then deselect the color and the reflection, select the luminance, and you can adjust the brightness. The default brightness is 100, and you can make up to 150 or according to your needs. And go to the texture. Here I have already downloaded a lot of HDRI texture. I found this texture from the Google. Let's try by using a different HDRI images. Let's select this one first. So this is our HDRI image. Now go to this icon and select the sky. Now the sky background has been selected. Now put this material in the sky. Look, the environment is full of looking HDRI image, but we don't want our background filling with such HDRI image. We only need it in our packet. So by clicking the right key button in your mouse, Cinema 4D tag, there is a option called compositing. Select this compositing. Now you will see a lot of options out here. You don't have to do anything, just off this icon that is seen by the camera. When you off this, the camera won't see the background, and it won't come in your render also. It will see only in the packet. So I have just deselected this seen by the camera icon. Now we have to do some reflection setting in our pack also, in our texture. So go to our packet material, and by clicking at the reflection, just add the reflection legacy. Look, this is the reflection. We don't want this. You can adjust according to your need. Let's say I have done 51, the brightness also 51, and then specular level brightness also 51, but I think it's too bright, so let's make it a bit down. You can see, because it's our plastic wrapper, so it should be glossy and it should be shiny. Now you can do the render and you can see, look, your packet looks glossy and shiny. Now we will add some light also. Let's see what happens. First of all, create a camera so that later on when you change the position, it will be in the same position when you click this icon in the camera. Now deselected this and then just move it backward and make it in this way. Look at the camera and our back. Now we will add a light called area light. Just bring it here, and by going to the rotation, just rotate it in a 90 degree. Put it at the top of the packet and just do some changes. Why we put the lighting? Because we need to make our packet looks more real. We can add another light at the back of the packet also. So at the same way, just rotate it, do some slanting and make it at the top. Now we can see our packet properly. Let's hit the camera icon. Look at the packet, it looks really shiny and glossy. You can change the HDRI image over here. Just do it here. You can change a different HDRI image according to your need. It looks a different. If you think it's more glossy, you can change the reflection parameter and make it less glossy. Whatever, your packet should look good. Look at our packet, it looks really good. We have to do some render setting also. So go to the render part, render setting, and in the effect mode add ambient occlusion as well as the global illumination. You don't have to do any changes in the ambient occlusion, but you have to do some changes in the global illumination, such as put the gamma 1.1 as well as the samples, make the samples high so that we can get a really good render output. So at the inherent cache there is a record density and make it low. Now do the render, or you can change the size of your image. Suppose you can make you need to make a 4K view or 2K view, or even the SD, you can do it. Let's see the 2K view. And just do it, the render. Let's see, your packet looks really nice. And from here, filter, you can add the filter also. You can increase the saturation level or you can decrease the brightness. It looks more good. So guys, this is my tutorial regarding modeling of and the wrapping of our noodles pack. Later in coming days I will show you more and more modeling of different products. If you like my channel, please subscribe and hit the like button or as well as make the comments. Thank you.